Hey guys, what is going on? Divine here, back after around 5 or 6 months of a complete sort of detoxification or just a break from Talapo in general. But I recently just sort of have been looking around, seeing what's been going on, and I've saw this video of Hippie, which he's supposedly a PvPer that once worked for POR. He was on the staff, I believe. And he sort of made a Talapo character and leveled it up to level 50, and then he said he got bored of the game and just deleted the pirates. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. Just my thoughts on it and what I agree, what I disagree with, because most of his stuff was opinion based. There was some things that he said which were really true actually, and I'm just going to be discussing and giving it my honest opinion and saying why I left and how this sort of affected me. So to start things off, he wanted his video to be a sort of roast of the Talapo community and just the game in general. So he just wanted to roast. He had some pretty good statements, but since he said he was roasting it, I didn't really take it seriously at the start. And I don't know, just the way he sort of mentioned some things and the way he said some things, he really made it seem like it was just resentment instead of true actual facts that sort of backed up his claims. Now, some things that he mentioned, like the end game and the sort of oversaturated loot, as well as the dead PvP scene, which we're going to talk about, are pretty true. This is going to be a pretty long video. I'm just going to sort of lay back and discuss everything that he sort of mentioned. So to start off with the leveling process, as most of you know, there was a time where I was actually a really hardcore leveler. If you could see here, this character is fully maxed out level 50, and in my guild I have these two characters as well. Well, no, this is Divinity V, and I also have one more, which is Divinity Z. I don't know if he's on here, but he's a level 42, and it's all the same account. I also had this pirate at one point, which I gave away on the forums, so that's another level 50. This was my second one, and I have two more on the way. I'm not really serious about leveling anymore. This sort of revelation, in a way, I'm just coming back to Talapo to make sort of content, not daily, but make content here and there, some really fun content, because this game has very little content creation and there's so many ideas that just haven't been done. So I feel like it could be a really fun thing to do, and it's just such a new game, not new, but it has such a new community that you could really find some people to connect with. And yeah, so in terms of Hippie's video, he mentioned the end game as where you hit level 50 and there's really nothing to do, which I actually agree with. But again, this sort of stage in beta is to get the game as close as possible to the previous one before they add new content. Now, they have already added new content, as well as re-adding the Raven's Cove and the Queen Anne's Revenge, which weren't here when I stopped playing. So that's actually pretty cool. It's really close to being to its old state again in terms of the storyline and everything. Now, the main changes have been in moderation and just staff in general, which he also mentioned. So he mentioned that they're too active, they moderate too heavily, and there's no sort of drama allowed to be had, which in a way is true, but not to the level that he's mentioning it at. So I mean, I've had drama in the Talapo community before with other people. I don't really go too public about it. Like, I don't want to just cause any trouble. If I have a problem with someone, I'll just let them know, or just avoid them in general, which is what he should have done. But he was also a POR sort of staff member. It just made him be a bit more targeted, I'd want to say. I don't even know, it's possible, but I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that just by being as like a POR staff member, you're gonna be watched a bit more carefully. I could be wrong, but again, this is just my opinion on the matters. So he mentioned that active GMs just moderate too much, and back in the old game, the staff didn't moderate as much. People weren't getting banned, and you could have like some drama and stuff like that without getting too much consequences. So I believe the state of where Talapo is right now is much better than Potco. So moderation, when it's really active, it's actually very good for a community. The hacker rate has gone down significantly. I remember in Potco you could hack and you'd never get banned. You could be really uncautious and just be really public about you hacking and not get banned. And for a good period of time I did that in Potco and I never got banned. So I'm just mentioning that to just sort of compare what it is like now. Now if you hack or do anything, you could get kicked immediately, you could get banned within a day, and it's just really good to have active moderation and just an active staff that you're able to communicate with on the forum, and it just seems more open and everyone's just a lot more open, which some people don't prefer, some people prefer it. It's just personal preference, but in terms of the game's sake, it's much better to have it that way, just to prevent mainly hackers and drama from coming into the game. So I don't want to really cover PvP scene, the PvP scene in general, because I don't really PvP too much, but I can agree that it is dead. I have seen a bit of videos just talking about it, and I don't know, just mentioning the PvP scene in general. But honestly, PvP is nothing that really excites me too much. It is something that I've done in the past. I might actually get into it. I have like this Howl X character that I really want to level up as a PvP character. I just really like the name, and that's just sort of my goal. I'm gonna be a lot more casual than I used to be, and from here on out, maybe it's just some content here and there. But again, in terms of Hippie's point of view, he actually deleted his pirates, which I'm actually gonna match him on. I'm gonna be deleting this pirate, so I know what you all are gonna be thinking. It's a bit weird. Why would you do that? And I honestly can't answer to that. I mean, I could obviously just keep this pirate and not do anything with it, but this pirate was from a period in Talapo where the game was just in a really, I don't want to say broken, but in a really beta state. There was a lot of glitches that just helped me level like really fast on this pirate. Sailing, I used the double XP event. It took like 3 days and I got it to level 30. I have all the videos on me maxing on this character, so there's really nothing more to do with this character, I feel like. And I really want to focus on my main, which is this one. It's my full name, and just go from there. This pirate was sort of a troll at the start, and I actually ended up maxing it out, and I don't know, it just feels like I don't ever log on to this pirate anymore, so I'm just gonna be deleting it. It's a fully maxed level 50. I don't have like any famed or any brights. I delete all of those, mainly because I just don't like, I just don't like looting or looting to just sort of brag and show off. So I had like dark blacks and everything. I deleted all of them for a blue-red party hat that I got from Ghosts. I got a lot of really negative feedback for that back in the day when I did it. And it's just, yeah, this pirate was sort of a troll. No fame, no brights, I delete everything. I just have this set and a blue-red party hat. So this is how it's ended up. And just to match Hippie, and to show this game could be fun even after level 50, I'm going to be starting this pirate. I'm going to be continuing the road to level 50 and just showing how fun the leveling process could be and what to do even afterwards, just for myself and just as a journey. So this was my first level 50 in Talapo ever, and I feel like this is gonna be a fresh start after 5 months, so let's just go ahead. Level 50 gone. We have our main as our first pirate. This is our level 42-ish, I think, and yeah, he's pretty well off. And these are the two pirates I really want to focus on. I might make one more in the future, but this will be the successor of the level 50. And yeah, that was just, I don't know, I feel like I can enjoy this game now. It's not about the grind anymore, and it's just about enjoying it. So that's the main problem people had, and that's the problem I had. I just grinded to a certain point, and it wasn't fun for me anymore. And I took a really long break, really thought it over, and now I'm just gonna be coming back to create some casual content, maybe go on the forums here and there, and just try and be as active as possible. So that was it for today. No more level 50. I don't have any level 50s right now, actually. The one I gave away and the one I just deleted, so this one's level 48, so I guess that's close enough. But I will be seeing you guys in the next video. I have some really cool ideas and just content to be able to put out in general for Talabo. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what your thoughts are on his video and just my video, or your opinions in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.